In this video, we are going to perform a migration from SAP PI to an CPI or cloud integration Iflow with a click. So obviously, I hope you have set up the tool. If the Figaf Tool, you have set up the migration overview. Otherwise, it is a little more challenging to do these things, and you need that migration overview. Anyway, you have an interface that you want to test, and possibly you have some PI test data going. So the first thing is you want to select the ICO you want to have. You can then select the package where you want it to. Mappings, iflows, all these different things. But let me show you what this looks like. So we have here our migration overview. We find an interface, and it is really easy to do filtering here. We can go and select this agent here. We will select a package, migration sample, Figaf training. Demo invoice. We perform a check, and it says here we need to add this folder. We also get information about where we can find this if we want to create our own version of this. And yeah, you need to use this bootstrap parameter and find more information about here. So we just init this folder, and that means if we go to our file system, we would actually be able to see this. These archives have been, no, not this one, but here the templates has been added. So in here we have XSLTs that handles translation between a PI communication channel and a HTTP block in this case. So that's the setup for this. And yeah, we recommend that you use your own repository for these things, or clone ours, or make your own. The idea is that you use this for the ones that where it makes most sense, or where you have a large variety. If it is just the same documents you need to copy over, there's not much need to do anything with it. So the first thing here we can see here is that we got the XSLTs that we can select. We can select which XSLT we should use to map this adapter, and you can override the default if you want to. We can also select receivers, and it comes up with some default select, but you have the option to select whatever you want in here. We have currently 2 improvements in the backlog, or that's developed and will be in the next release. One would allow you to filter certain receivers, so you don't need to create this if it is not a part of it. And the other thing is we are creating some shared artifacts down here. We want to reuse the ones that you have already created. So the dual maintenance, making sure that you are reusing the artifacts, for instance here, this groovy order functions, in the subsequent ways when you're using this migration. We can see we get some different advices we need to check up on when dealing with this. We need to update the endpoint. We are getting some warnings here. Container is used. We can also check here what's this groovy, this $sign is used. So we get some information we need to check up on. We can do a preview. This will give us the layout of the iFlow that's created. And then we press migrate. This will then take all of this bundles together with the shared artifacts and create the iFlow. There's obviously some tasks we need to check up on. One is the endpoint here. We need to say here this is generated URL. We have the ESP message sent. All of these different artifacts. If we look at the message mapping here, we can see it has a message mapping artifact. It has the UDFs inside of it. So if you have here a partner UDF, you can edit the script. The script is embedded in the iFlow, And here we can see we are replacing these parameters, and here is something where we are using the container, and it knows, okay, then let's just uncomment these lines. But there could be things that it did not know how to deal with, and therefore it is not going to work. That is why you need to pay attention to the different notifications that we're getting down here. Once we are done, we will press here, say OK, save as version. And then we can synchronize it either using this one, or we can go here and just press synchronize here. Then this means we will get a separate version of this in our CTT. So we have a way we can track that this has been updated. So if we go here to our tracked objects for this one, delete all the mappings, we can see here we have now 2 versions of this specific one. We can check it, we can do our versioning here. Compare the versions here and see what is different, and check out, okay, are there anything we need to update? And probably it would make sense to update some of these settings in the accessibilities. But this was actually how you in 6 minutes were able to take an Iflow and convert it into an ICO. It's the same if you do have receiver determinations. They would also reside here in the overview, and now we can see we have this filtered already, and now we can start testing this integration, and it should be good to go. So I hope this helped. Please do check out the other videos. They are obviously crucial in this. You want to be able to test. You want to be able to test the migrations. So check out also those part of the videos. So thanks for watching.